In today's Fireside Chat episode, we're going to talk about the flip side of ESOPs. ESOPs, or employee stock options, are a great tool for wealth creation. For many of us who aspire to retire young, we look at working at startups where we might get a huge payoff from our early efforts and early belief in a company. But now let's also look at the flip side. What is it that ESOPs do to our wealth creation journey, and why should we be a little bit more careful about our overall exposure to employee stock options? So when we think about how ESOPs work, as an employee, you need to realize that your career growth, your wealth creation, and your income growth are coming from the same source, which is the company that you work for. When a lot of our wealth is concentrated in investments like ESOPs or employee stock purchase programs, where you might be earning these stocks at a discounted value, you tend to get only one driver of wealth creation. Which means that if your company is going through a down cycle, which is very normal even for the best of companies, you're also going to take a hit on all three sides. That is, the stock price may correct, your income may not grow at the pace that you expect, and at the same time, you may also have a certain level of job insecurity that comes in through these bad phases of the market cycle. So when this happens, it makes sense to diversify your portfolio a little bit. So profit booking out of your ESOPs to a certain extent and looking at another asset class which is less correlated to what your company does could actually help you create wealth in a more sustainable fashion. Another important thing to note is that many of us have vested and unvested portions of our employee stock options, which means that what we actually own is only what is vested, and sometimes we might get into this trap of being stuck with the same employer because we're expecting a large chunk of our ESOPs to vest in the near future. But vesting happens in a staggered manner, so there's always something around the corner that's going to keep you on the hook in terms of where you are. If you'd like to enjoy more flexibility on the personal as well as the financial front, there is some merit in de-risking your ESOP portfolio and taking out a little bit and investing in other asset classes. A multi-asset solution could work really well for you. To know more about how multi-asset investing can complement your ESOPs, get in touch with us.